Have you ever had a thought so twisted and insistent that you began to wonder if your own mind was turning into enemy territory? Imagine waking up, not sure what happened the night before, believing you're someone else entirely, and unable to trust your own reality. That chilling realization is what today's video is all about, the scariest ways your mind could turn against you. Welcome to Wild Science and Weird Tech. Be sure to like and subscribe so that we can bring you many more fascinating videos like this one, and be sure to watch all the way to the end and leave a comment. Starting with number 10, the illusion of control, where your brain convinces you that you're steering the ship even when you're not. People consistently overestimate their influence over random events. Gamblers, investors, conspiracy theorists, all fall prey to this. When you're acting on a delusion of power, you're blind to reality. At number 9, hindsight bias, the subtle brain trick that makes you believe you saw it coming all along. After an event occurs, your memory reshapes itself. So you remember you knew it was going to happen. That false sense of foresight creates overconfidence and can plunge you into dangerous decisions. Coming in at 8, confirmation bias, where your mind filters reality through the lens of what you already believe. You selectively latch onto info that agrees with your worldview and ignore what doesn't, even if it's glaringly obvious. It's how echo chambers and conspiracy theories, really thrive. Slide into number 7. With illusory superiority, famously revealed by the Dunning-Kruger effect. You might think you're above average on everything, from driving skills to moral integrity, when you're really not. When the brain protects its ego more than it grasps accuracy, your worst enemy may be your own self-assurance. Lucky number 6. Normalcy bias. In a crisis, most brains just refuse to accept the danger. 80% of people panic less, evacuate slower, or don't act at all. Your mind defaults to normal, even when it's not. And freezes when action matters most. Descending into number 5. Self-deception. This isn't denial by choice. It's a warped operating system. The brain convinces itself of stories that protect identity, avoid guilt, or maintain hope, even if they distort reality and ruin relationships. Over time, it isolates you in illusions. Now we've arrived at number 4. Obsessive-compulsive disorder. Imagine incessant, terrifying thoughts, contamination, violence, blasphemy, thoughts you never want, yet can't expel. The harder you push them away, the louder they roar back. That's OCD turning your inner life into a horror show. Sliding into the top 3. At number 3, autoimmune encephalitis, brain on fire. In this rare but devastating condition, your immune system attacks NMDA receptors in your brain, causing hallucinations, paranoia, aggressive behavior, and total loss of identity. Many victims are first misdiagnosed with schizophrenia until antibodies reveal the truth. Your mind is literally under biological attack. Gear up for number 2. Depersonalization disorder, a condition where you feel like a stranger in your own skin. People describe looking at their limbs as if through a window, hearing their voice as if it's someone else's, and feeling trapped in a dream. Lives crumble. 2% worldwide live with this chronic, haunting dissociation. And finally, we've arrived at number 1. Bias blind spot and meta bias. The terrifying combination where your mind doesn't just deceive, it refuses to see that it's deceiving. Smart people are surprisingly immune to detecting their own flaws, but can spot them in others instantly. It's like having a mirror that only shows everyone else, not you. Intelligence doesn't rescue you here, it condemns you. Here's what makes all of this even scarier. You don't feel these biases or distortions when they happen. There's no alarm bell, no sudden shift. You just live with the illusion that your thinking is fine, while your decisions, memories, and even your identity may be quietly unraveling. Think about this. What if your most deeply held belief is just the result of a mental glitch you never noticed? And what if everyone else is suffering from the same invisible distortions and arguing with you from their version of distorted reality? This isn't just science fiction, it's science fact. Entire societies have collapsed under the weight of collective delusions. Financial bubbles, genocides, political extremism. Many start with minds that sincerely, but fatally, believe they're right. Now let's get real for a second. You can't fully escape these mind traps. Not even neuroscientists can. But here's the good news. You can become more aware. You can question your instincts. You can doubt your own certainty, and that, ironically, is one of the surest signs of a healthy mind. So, what do you do when your mind turns against you? Start by asking, what if I'm wrong? That one question has saved lives, relationships, and even entire civilizations. Here's a chilling example. In 1983, a Soviet lieutenant colonel named Stanislav Petrov got an alert that 5 United States nuclear missiles were heading toward the USSR. But instead of launching a counterstrike, he questioned the system. He doubted the data. Turns out, it was a satellite malfunction. His skepticism, his ability to question his own assumptions, saved the world. The ability to question your own brain might be humanity's last great superpower. Now imagine if we trained ourselves not to be certain, but to observe our own minds like scientists in a lab, to notice our emotional triggers, to detect self-deception, and to treat every belief as provisional, not permanent. That's how we fight back. That's how we take our minds off autopilot. Because if you're not the one steering your thoughts, then who is? Let us know in the comments. Which of these 10 psychological traps freaked you out the most? Have you ever caught your brain betraying you? We'd love to hear your story. And trust us, it might help someone else realize they're not alone. If you found this video thought-provoking, or maybe just mind-bending, go ahead and hit that like button. And don't forget to subscribe to Wild Science and Weird Tech, because we've got so many more videos coming that dive even deeper into the shadowy side of science, tech, and the mind. Thanks for watching, and remember, sometimes the scariest thing in the universe is already inside your head.